episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. Today we're going to be jumping back into
All right, let's get it, yo.
to witness abuse of its power at its finest. A former Florida officer was trapped. That's right, individuals that didn't do nothing.
All right, leaks catalyst. I would assume this account, right? Am I stupid? Hold on. I don't know if I made a mistake or not. Okay, that was easy, I guess. Got my first relic already. Let's see. I know that's the one I want. Okay, so first things first, I have to level up. I have 0 fucking skills. Right now, all I have is the pick. And I'm thinking... Ugh. Might be dangerous. I think the first thing we do is we do a little bit of grinding. Okay. Crushing these tasks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna let it keep leveling up as it goes. Having fun. I'm gonna try to get to level 20 and then I move on.
Framed them and locked them up. And of course, episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. Today we're going to be jumping back into the courtroom once again to witness abuse of its power at its finest. A former Florida officer has been accused of leading people astray. That's right, individuals that didn't do nothing, framed them and locked them up. And of course today we're going to find out if he's going to see any time in the state penitentiary. Now if you happen to think that this sounds entertaining and you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell if you enjoy.
Okay, that's 22. I ain't gonna lie, fuck it, I'm gonna go 25. What do I need? I really need to mine 200 ores, and then that's another task update. I think that's what I'll probably do, considering it automatically goes to my bank and smiths it. Ooh, hold on. Let's run to the bank real quick. See if I can't do something. I think I might be confused. Bronze dagger. Where did all my bars go? Oh fuck! I bet you it put it in the metal bank. Okay. I know. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, I missed it. I think I gotta go to the damn desert to get better ores, if I'm not mistaken. But I think I really need to get to levels 60 or 80. This is actually really fun. They did a wonderful job at this. It's not like a super grind. Alright, it's time to go fuck some shit up. First of all, I gotta kill a couple chickens. I ain't gonna lie. My dude's weak and puny right now. I gotta attack some weak and puny shit. That's weakened? Ain't that far out. Oh no, I'm not going. Get me away from here. Trainer. I want to go there. These enemies definitely kill me. Okay. Can I kill the sheep? Oh, I see the cows. I see the cows. I see them. They are my little victims. Oh, little cow calf. Yeah. Get pooped on, cow. Make sure my keybinds are right for this. Okay. Give me a staff of air. Let's fucking go! Come on, baby cow. Get fucked up. I got magic now, pussy. It's actually huge. I ain't gonna lie, the bow is cool and all, but it's not the move. Magic has always been the move in this game. Shit just works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Get this skill up though a little bit. Come on, baby. I gotta kill a goblin, giant spider, and I gotta milk a cow. Okay, well, I'm killing cows. Gotta find a bucket to milk one, I know. Dude, am I struggling versus a level 2 right now? I'm doing 2 damage. Uh-oh. Here, baby cow. Pretty sure you gotta have a bucket to milk that cow. a while since I went through the skills on here. Okay. They're letting you have some good ass skills off the rip. Oh no, I'm getting gangbanged. There's two of them! Help! Alright, baby cow, it's your turn, buddy. Was there a fire? Hold on. There are items that you cannot take in Iron Man. Oh, you motherfuckers. Y'all serious right now? So if I find a bucket on the ground, I can't take that shit either? You bitches want me to craft a bucket? There's no shot right now. Can I pick up this egg? Fuck it, this goblin's fine. You're dead. Seeing any more dead goblin. Oh god, there's two. I'm in trouble. Oh god, there's three! I'm in fucking trouble. Oh my god, there's four things attacking me right now. Take that out of the rotation. That one attack just it attracts everything to you. That's why it's out of the rotation. There you go, sweet. Now I gotta kill a spider. All this. Okay. Alright, I gotta kill a giant rat and a giant spider. Then I gotta milk a cow. I think to milk the cow, I gotta make the bucket, though. I can stop by and look after this. Also, is there a fire anywhere? Range over here. Go ahead, try to get some health up. Cool. Barely any. Need to get that hide tanned. How do you get GP in Iron Man mode besides like picking it up? Oh, you might be too big for me. Well, let's fight. Thank God I got a little bit of armor on. Oh, I can go talk to Hans, find out how old I am. Okay, that's cool. Hans, there you are, buddy. Sweet. Okay. Cook rat meat on a fire in the lumber swamp. Okay. Let's just go in here real quick and see if I can make a bucket. I want to get that milk the cow fucking. You know, I didn't think so. I'm tripping. Just gonna go over there and right click it, like fuck it, you know? Help this person kill this little imp.
Also check out many more electrifying videos in this perfect catalog of playlist built just for you. Zachary Wester, 28 years old, was arrested in 2019. He was accused of planting drugs and traffic stops while working for the Jackson County Sheriff's Office. He faced 67 charges including racketeering, official misconduct, fabricating evidence, and false imprisonment. One thing I've said in the past to my viewers, look, if you've got a clean car, just pull over, let them do their thing, search it, and be on your way. But obviously, that's not the case every single time. I can't even imagine getting pulled over and getting something planted in my car. I know for sure I'm not going to be able to beat it. Not unless they slip up in some way. A lot of people don't even know how to approach a situation like this.
Appears to be an illegal narcotic. Do you know anything about that?
Now all this body cam footage is going to show the individuals. was completely unaware of what he found, but they're still getting arrested. I mean, there's really nothing that you can do at this point in time. Now, I'm sure he was getting away with planting this evidence on a regular basis, but sooner or later, he's gonna run into the wrong one. They say internally they became suspicious and put him on suspension in 2018. 3 years later, he's going to trial and he's pleading not guilty.
This is a case about an abuse of an incredible power, about the abuse of the incredible trust that we all put, we have to put, in law enforcement.
Now, that was the prosecution speaking, and believe it or not, the main piece of evidence in this case is the officer's own body cam footage. You're gonna see him here planting drugs on a former felon. He just got released, as a matter of fact, still on probation, and this is what he has to deal with on a simple traffic stop.
I'm just trying to figure out how that stuff got in your car. You gonna go to jail today for possession of methamphetamine, okay? Oh, man, dude, I'm serious, dude. Anything, what you want me to do, man?
Look, I was on probation for almost 20 years of my young life, and when I was released, it was almost as though I was reborn all over again. So to see this clip, it really makes my blood boil, because this guy was probably doing everything he was supposed to do. Gets pulled over thinking everything's gonna be all right. Now he's facing who knows how much time he had over his head, but let's say he had 30 years. Now that he caught this fresh felony possession charge, the judge has the opportunity to give him all those 30 years back. So that's
These
why
guys
it's so
bots.
damn important to be good on probation. But what's really disgusting to me is this officer's principles and morals. He could care less that he's ripping these innocent individuals away from their loved ones. Now, there's many others taking the stand saying the exact same thing, that they allowed the officer to search the car because they knew for a fact that it was clean.
And I knew my truck was coming. I knew it was.
Now, what makes this even crazier, and I don't even know how they're able to do this, but in some of this body cam footage, key parts were deleted. There has to be some kind of protocol in place to keep this stuff from happening. He either had to have access to these videos himself, or he knew someone. Like I said, I don't know the protocol.
How many do I gotta get? 10? God dang.
It really makes me uneasy knowing that people can delete stuff at will like this.
Why in the world would that have been deleted? I wish I knew that answer.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running. That's why at Grainger, we're here for you. With professional-grade industrial supplies and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
But like I say all the time, when you're doing the wrong thing, sooner or later you're gonna mess up. And the same way he was getting convictions with the body footage is the same way that he's gonna be convicted as well. It all starts with this young lady's traffic stop right here, Miss Teresa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 more.
Anything that I need to be concerned about? Bombs, hand grenades, rocket launchers? Okay.
You know, a lot of people probably got pulled over and got asked the same exact question. It might sound like a joke asking about rocket launchers, grenades, and stuff like that, but it's actually a tactic. A lot of people that hear that and don't laugh or still have a very serious face, cops think that they might be hiding something. Usually people hear rocket launchers and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, come on, man. Put a smile on, like, yeah, right, man. You know I ain't got that. So the officers have all kinds of tricks up their sleeve to see if the people might be up to no good. Not to mention they're looking at your eyes, smelling your breath, and scanning your vehicle as you're talking to them. Now, Miss Teresa's asked to step out of her vehicle while Mr. Wester's able to search the vehicle as well as plant whatever the hell he wants in there. Look closely, right before he puts on his gloves, his own body cam footage captures what the prosecution says is methamphetamines cuffed in his hand. Right before he places it on a spoon in her car.
1, 2.
Okay. How about this, though?
That is not mine. No, sir.
Now, the white small plastic baggie that was in that spoon that the deputy just showed,
Damn it, that one got away. Fuck!
had you ever seen that before? Was that in your car?
No, sir.
Now, just like in every case, a lot of people want to know what the motive was. And I'm sure the officer's defense team is saying the same thing. There is no motive, Your Honor. He doesn't know these people. There ain't no personal gain to be issued here. So why would my defendant want to lock these people up for no reason? But the prosecution thinks otherwise. He said that the officer was probably doing this to get to narcotics unit faster. Now, Mr. Wester pled not guilty all the way to the end. He chose a jury trial, and it took them 5 days to come up with the verdict. With all of his charges, he was actually facing up to life in prison.
In the state of Florida versus Zachary Tyler Wester, we, the jury, find as follows as to the counts charged in the information.
Good.
Count 1, guilty of racketeering as charged.
Now, the clerk's about to go down a list of 67 charges. He's already been found guilty of racketeering, and a lot of them he actually ends up beating, but I believe 19 out of the 67 charges ends up sticking.
Count 2, not guilty. Count 3, not guilty. Count 4, not guilty. Count 5, not guilty. Count 6, not guilty. Count 7, guilty of official misconduct related to Teresa Odom as charged. Count 8, not guilty.
Pretty crazy how they're just signing them
Count
off as
9,
they go down the
guilty of
list.
official misconduct related to Joshua Manuel as charged. Count 10, guilty of official misconduct related to Stephen.
I hope it was 10 balls. I was kind of pissed if it was like 20.
Count 11, not guilty. Count 12, not guilty. Count 13, not guilty. Count 14, not guilty. Count 15, not guilty. Count 16, not guilty. Count 17, not guilty. Count 18, not guilty.
I mean, we're kind of cooking.
Guilty of perjury related to Teresa Odom as charged. Count 20, not guilty. Count 21, guilty of perjury related to Joshua Manuel as charged. Count 22, guilty of perjury related to Stephen Bann as charged. Count 23, not guilty. Count 24, not guilty. Count 25, not guilty. Count 26, not guilty. Count 27, not guilty. Count 28.
Fuck!
Guilty. Count 29, not guilty. Count 30, not guilty. Count 31.
Fuck you guys, man.
Related to Teresa Odom as charged. Count 32, not guilty. Count 33, guilty of fabricating evidence related to Joshua Manuel as charged. Count 34, guilty of fabricating evidence related to Stephen Bann as charged. Count 35.
Can't get any of those buckets. I see him out there. It's bullshit.
Count 36, not guilty. Count 37, not guilty. Count 38, not guilty. Count 39, not guilty. Count 40, not guilty. Count 41, guilty of possession.
That dude looks
of
badass.
substance related to February 15, 2018
Fuck.
as charged.
Fuck, I was distracted.
Count 42, not guilty. Count 43, not guilty. Count 44, guilty of possession of a controlled substance related to April 17, 2018 as charged. Count 45, not guilty. Count 46, not guilty. Count 47, not guilty. Count 48, guilty of possession of a controlled substance.
Dude, no way.
2018 as charged. Count 49, guilty of possession of controlled substance related to August 1st, 2018 as charged. Count 50, not guilty. Count 51, not guilty. Count 52, not guilty. Count 53, not guilty. Count 54, guilty of possession of drug paraphernalia related to February 15, 2018 as charged. Count 55, not guilty. Count 56, not guilty. Count 57, guilty of possession of drug paraphernalia related to April 17, 2018 as charged. Count 58, not guilty. Count 59, not guilty. Count 60, guilty of possession of drug paraphernalia related to August 1st, 2018 as charged. Count 61, not guilty. Count 62, not guilty. Count 63, not guilty. Count 64, guilty of false imprisonment related to Teresa Odom as charged.
Tell me why that worked.
Count 65,
Hold on, I might be cooking.
false imprisonment
was about to say, if he wasn't
Count
found guilty of them
66,
charges,
not
I was gonna be
guilty.
heated.
Count 67, not guilty.
You've robbed me of my credibility being a mother and a grandmother for the last 3 years. I've probably missed a year and a half of my grandbaby's life because of this. I wish you no ill will, and you'll never know what you've done to me until you have children of your own. So.
He was sentenced to 12 and a half years in the state penitentiary. Now, was that enough in my eyes?
Hell no.
Look, they call it false imprisonment. I call it abduction, kidnapping. This guy was snatching people off the streets just like a damn human trafficker. It doesn't matter if he was trying to become narcotics, K9 unit leader, it don't matter. He was snatching people away from their freedom and putting them in a place they didn't
Literally
want
kidnapping.
So 12 and a half years is insulting to me. It is what it is, though. We can only learn from these situations and hope they never come our way. But
1,
just in
2,
case
3,
you
4,
don't
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright.
let's say you were
This is a
on
greedy goddamn farmer, better suck me after this. I'll tell you all that.
It's not yours. Can't be snapping off and getting into an altercation with an officer like this. He already don't care about a person's life if he's gonna throw him in jail for nothing. Who knows, he could pull a gun out, shoot you, and say he was defending himself. Then what? Keep your composure and try to have faith in the process. Unfortunately, though, the process doesn't always work. There's flaws in every avenues of life. I've been seeing a lot of people getting free lately that's been doing 20, 30, 40 years for a crime they never did. As long as people are getting in prison, man, it's gonna happen to the end of time. Framery and misjudgment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your time and consideration of this case. I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in your jury room, except by court order.
But that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. I really wanted to bring this one to your attention because a lot of people just can't even imagine something like this happening. A lot of Americans out there put 100% trust and faith in our law enforcement. But I'm here to tell you they're human just like you are, and they're tempted. And many people fall to this temptation every single day. But stay tuned. I got
Alright, baby.
your way very shortly. I know a lot of my subscribers' first videos they ever seen was an interview, so I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. As a matter of fact, one of the people I got lined up happened to be one of my old cellmates. I told a story about him and someone outside of our cell that was sleeping on one of those little plastic boats. They were joking at each other, and my cellmate didn't really like one of the jokes that he said, and he took it personal.
Pretty cool, huh? That's the laser strike system from us here at Vanish. This little bullet drops into just about any gun and works with this app and that target to help you.
Welcome back, everybody, to another shocking courtroom episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. That's right, today's definitely going to be a shocker for the Boston. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Lockdown 23 and 1.
Alright, let's go turn the quest in. I had to change the
That's
goddamn
right, today,
background
ladies and
bullshit.
gentlemen, We're jumping into the courtroom once again to witness another rapper get sentenced for possession of a firearm. How did he get caught? I don't know, maybe because he rapped about it word for word. Picture that, right? But look, before we get into the video, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave if you enjoy. And don't forget to check out the playlist with over 1,400 lockup videos for you to start watching today. On August 3rd, 2020, Jacksonville police were called to a shooting in progress in a convenience block of Norfolk Boulevard. When they arrived, officers found Powell in a vacant lot nearby with a gunshot wound to his leg.
That totally was not worth it at all.
One being sentenced today. They found Powell in a
Let's see over
vacant
here
lot
if I can milk
nearby
this
with a
fucking
gunshot
cow, get this extra shit off my
About 70 yards from him, police found an AR-15 rifle. Investigators found spent shell casings from the firearm nearby. They also found a hoodie sweatshirt with eye holes in the hood, which doubles as a mask when worn backwards. Powell's DNA was found on the rifle and sweatshirt. Investigators said Powell was firing the rifle during the shootout. In February 2021, he was charged with being a gang-related.
I need an empty bucket. That's what I thought!
It
Fuck!
took the county jury just 1 hour to find him guilty.
Got 2,000 coins. Let's see if
One
this
of the
fucking
state's
guy
key
has.
pieces of evidence against Powell was his lyrics to his song, On Yo Ass. Prosecutors said the song describes precisely what happened. This is a portion of the lyrics. I'm shot, ain't nowhere to go, this crazy. Aw shit, how the fuck I dropped my blick? I'm losing blood and shit. They still shoot me, now I crawl through the bushes. I said a prayer for hope, I'm telling God, please, I ain't ready to go. I ain't gonna do no more bad. He know I'm lying. I said that last time. I shot old boy in the ass. Police sirens come flooding the block. Look,
There we go. Boom! Milking cows, baby.
I gotta stick to the code. I started strip, had to get rid of that mask. Get the
Alright.
away from the pole.
Cook some rat meat.
Slang for gun.
Mine iron.
Man, yeah, that was pretty damn descriptive, if you're to ask me. You would think these rappers know not to be talking about nothing reckless in their raps anymore, man. You don't have to be a mega superstar to be watched. Anyways, let's get into the courtroom and see what the judge is gonna do with this individual.
Let me just start by saying,
Alright, kill a giant spider in Lumbridge.
and the reason is because
Blood
my
pact.
previous judge
Go to the
before you
quest real quick.
told me if I was to lose trial, he probably would give me the max. And I heard good things about you, so I'm praying that they're true.
I'm glad I didn't get that judge, sir. I'm glad I got you, because you're sweet money, sweeter than a Jolly Rancher. He might as well have said it like that. He started that off really wrong. Look, first and foremost, judges ain't there to play competition with another judge. If one judge is saying that...
Oh, dude, I love this quest.
The other judge is going to roll with it, too, especially if you start off saying something like this. If it was me, I never would have brought up the other judge or the maximum sentence that he was going to give me if I went in front of him. I would just say, Your Honor, you know, I apologize for something like this happening. It's changed my life. It's changed my whole rap career. I'm going to do everything completely different from here on out. That's the type of stuff you need to say in the courtroom, man. Not no damn, you know.
Deep Impact's a good move.
Your Honor, I know you're going to bless me.
The question was it true that they call you Simone Salem?
Teleport to move forward and put that over there.
They call you Send 'em home Salem.
Send him home,
Good.
Salem.
I guess
Okay.
Deep Impact over there.
termination as you send people home a lot.
Oh, man, I can't believe this guy came in the courtroom actually telling the judge his nickname. You know how many judges we had as nicknames, but we wouldn't dare tell him it. Send him home Salem, man. That's a damn good nickname. I would love to go in front of that judge, but unfortunately, you can't be exposing his alter ego. If he were to send you home on a little light sentence, man, the courts would be like, come on, sir. You can't live up to the damn name these inmates are giving you. But who knows, man? You know, if I was a judge and he came at me like that, I'd be like, send him home Salem, huh? Yeah. I like that. It's got to
Hold on, real quick.
way to give you probation. Let's suspend everything. Nah, if I was a judge, in all honesty, I would have taken offense.
I'm not gonna lie.
I really would have. And I don't think his lawyer had any idea he was gonna say something like this. Because honestly, man, any good lawyer would have told him to shut the fuck up. Like,
I'm gonna bank all this shit that I need.
You just signed, sealed, and delivered your sentence.
Basically, a lot of people want you as a judge, or when it comes to sentencing, because they feel like you're fair.
Sweet.
And I was kind of like praying that was true. So that's why I said I was grateful to have you as a judge. I don't feel like in your heart that you would sentence me 15 years for possessing of a firearm, and I'm not a convicted felon. I'm not a bad kid. I just grew up around in a neighborhood where it's kind of hard to not be a product of the environment. I seen shootings, killings in front of my eyes. Seen somebody die in front of me. At the age of 14, I never told nobody. My friend was killed by the police when I was 16. My stepdad died. He was a good role model for me. He was with my mom for like 15 years. He died. He was keeping me in the right path when my dad was in prison.
Alright.
He was the only
Now that we've depoted, we're gonna continue.
And when he died, that's when I got incarcerated. When I was 16, right after my 16th birthday. And just being a follower, trying to ride around in the car I didn't know it was stolen. And I wanted to drive it.
Oh, alright. Shit.
And I didn't.
I'm gonna have to kill cows for a little while. Just keep it frank with everybody.
Being young and naive, I thought,
I know, like, this mission's not like the hardest mission in the world.
I really didn't do it. But the situation.
It's hard enough to where I'm gonna need food though, and everything's in Iron Man mode. So
I did have a firearm.
hold on a second.
Trying to be cool, thinking that was the way to live, carrying around a gun, being a father. Even though I wasn't the aggressor that day, and he tried to harm me and take my gun away from me, and it went off. I should never had it. But luckily, I only got 18 months, and I got to take a chance at life again.
This ain't even about this case.
When I got out, I was in a good path. Had a job. I was working with my dad. I finished my probation.
So I want to see if I can work on thieving. These guys are crushing it over here. Like, what the fuck?
I was continuing to hang out with the people
I forgot where thieving starts.
I hung out with before I got arrested from my juvenile program. I guess they were in deep with a lot of people. When I was going away, they created a lot of beef with other people.
Okay, actually,
Enough people to the point where they felt like if anybody
this is what I can do.
that they saw, they would do something to just to harm them.
Oh, you got jokes. I can't pick cabbage in Iron Man
My
mode.
girlfriend was killed, and it was down here from there.
I thought, okay.
The same area I was shot and she was killed.
Mr. I don't want to. The only thing I want to say is I know he has an open case.
Oh man, the judge is trying to save him, man. Spare him, because he's speaking about a case that ain't even finished yet. Not to mention, he said he's seen someone get murdered at 14. Detectives probably be knocking on that cell door to be asking about that. I don't understand, man. Like, these guys are in the streets, right? So you know they're surrounded by cats that have been in the penitentiary, have been through the justice system. It's like they don't know what to say in these courtrooms sometimes, man. It's like they don't know what the hell's going on. I'm not gonna be bringing up all that.
I think what we do is we just fill up the inventory.
Because he wants, of course, to know that, you know, he's in a violent area, man, where people are trying to kill him on a regular basis. I think he's trying to support the reasoning behind him having a gun at the time. But like I said, you can't be doing that. You can't be carrying a firearm. You got to choose between one or the other. Carry one and risk going to prison. Don't carry one and don't go to prison. If you're scared about the people you're around, then fuck move, bro. You know, that's just my 2 cents, man. You don't want to be around someone, then leave from around them. Now, before we hear the rest of this,
Alright, now we can go do this other quest.
Quick courtroom analysis.
Got enough heals.
Elon Musk lighting really complements the hand-whittled petrified birch from the Antarctic Circle. Unreal.
I'm gonna have to get that cooking up later, but whatever.
Petrified wood by hand. This courtroom has seen many judges. The judge only cares about one judge, and that's himself. Truly remarkable, sir. I know that you, Send Him Home Salem, is the only one deserving of that wall hanging. Is that prefabricated 3,000 count Egyptian laced recycled plastic bags? Unreal! I'm being blown away from all angles today. Even the bailiffs get their own desks. They don't even have to stand in this place. And last but not least, that 5th Avenue replica bus station bench. Never seen that one in the courtroom. That's a few bonus points. Send Him Home Salem's got it going on. Sir, respectfully.
I don't know where he's going with what he's talking. I'm letting you, Mr. Williams, know letting Mr. Poe know through counsel that he has a right to remain silent regarding that case. And you probably should.
I got you, baby girl. Say less. I'm gonna go in here and fucking pull my wiener out, and they're all gonna run.
He was kind of going in a chronological history order there, and I don't want him to talk about that out.
The spacebar don't work anymore. Oh, I think they give me a fucking staff. If I'm not mistaken. I like how this quest, I didn't notice this. This quest really does teach you how to play the game properly. I just fucked through it. Alright, pussy. Is Caitlin's staff better than mine? 150, 160. No, not really. Not considering I have unlimited attacks, I don't have to pay for it. Oh, he killed himself. What a pussy. The sword first. Boom, let's go. How did I not level up off that? When do I unlock that? 17. Mine iron from the southwest of Lumber's Swamp. It'd be over here. Sorry with it. When did they add all this over here? What the fuck is this? So I gotta find the Slayer Master here. Need raw rat meat. I didn't mean to do that. Bring that window back up, please. That's awesome. Hey. I need to go kill a giant spider. Okay, I gotta kill this spider. Now I need to kill a couple rats and cook the raw rat meat. Slayer Master. Okay. Okay, so this is helping my prayer out somehow. Didn't know this was a thing. Okay, so I did that. Cook some rat on the fire. And then I need to find the fucking Slayer Master. The one bridge would be done then. Now I'm looking for a fucking fire they got out here. Boom. Okay, now I need to find Jacqueline. Keep it 100 with y'all. I got no idea where Jacqueline's at. But I do need to find this bit. Hey, right here, maybe. Yep. Okay, I gotta kill 22 rats. That's actually not bad. I think what sucks is I'm gonna have to work on crafting pretty hard. Get myself to an appropriate level. Ah, this guy's kind of a savage. He went through and did necromancy. That's kind of fucking smart. I think magic might still be the move though, I'm not gonna lie. Animate dead unlocked. Unfortunately, I can't switch the magic. I would assume it's not unlocked. Trying to help you out, buddy. Using a spear. There she is. She's using a javelin. Does it work? Oh no. Don't hit me with it, RuneScape. I've only been on for a couple hours. Only been on for an hour. 77 minutes, dude. What are you talking about, RuneScape? I'll look at my log real quick. Player collection. I got 2. I know that's not. I know that's not 22 yet. I'm close though. I'd say I'm at like 10. Hello, Brian. Worry about what I got going on. Killing rats out here. See, they reset everyone in the game. Level 1 again. How many people are playing? Hey, buddy. Brian. The baby.
You're in my DC. I'm sorry. I'm making food real fast. Okay.
I surely don't know how many more of these motherfuckers I gotta kill. Challenge only. I don't know if I get to the next relic unlocked tonight. Unless I start going crazy and doing all the easy task sets. Alright, let's go talk to Jacqueline real quick. I don't know if I'm close or not. Tired of killing rats already. I got... how do I know when my assignment's done? Fuck. Okay. Oh, that suck. That's so shitty because I don't know. I guess I asked this bitch for another assignment and an account. Okay, I've not killed enough rats. I guess everyone's kind of doing this right now. Alright, I'm gonna set like a goal of magic level 20. If I don't have it by magic level 20, something's up. Cool. Internet took a little shit for a second. God, this game's not internet intensive. That dude have a whip? Oh no. It's got dual wheels. This dude's what? What the fuck? What is he doing? Okay, this guy's kind of fucking cool. I'm almost combat level 19. Try to get to 25, it'd be straight. Nice. That's what we want to see. Nice. Oh, I'm level 17. Cool. We can upgrade our heavy attack. Let's see how much more damage it does. Oh, yeah. Not like great off the rip. But this does scale up to level 4. Only gonna get better as we level up. I'm actually gonna start taking the raw meat so I can work on my fucking cooking. I'm actually gonna start taking it off. Fuck it. Work on the prayer, work on everything. Some dude already has 1,000,000 XP in mining. Oh my god. Kind of crushing it right. All right, Jacqueline. I don't see any fires going. Oh, I do. I'll go over here and use this fire real quick. Never mind, I'm just gonna hit the cooking range on my way back. What I really want to do is I want to get family gauntlets. Alright. Now we go talk to Jacqueline. I'm pretty sure I beat it. Actually, we stopped at the cooking range. Sheesh. Oh my god. Okay. Hell yeah. Burnt almost all of it. Can't take stuff in Iron Man mode. Sad. Sad Iron Man noises. Are you serious?
Case. state will use it against him to prosecute that case. So I'm letting you know if you need a moment to talk to him, so he understands more
A
fully.
good
what I'm
attorney
saying.
would have
That's fine.
stopped his ass in his tracks.
I felt compelled to make that statement to him, considering where he was going.
That little computer audio sound isn't me, it's a video. And go ahead, talk to him since the judge had to lead you into it, man. You're paid, right? If I was a paid attorney, I would have told him, shut the hell up and send him home sailing. Like, bro, you are ruining this one. Come on, man. Now you're gonna ruin yourself in these other cases. Real, man.
Okay, Mr. Poe, you can continue.
I'm kind of cooking though.
I appreciate you for stopping me, but I wasn't gonna mention anything about open case.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with it.
Sure, I didn't know anything. I just wanted to say that to be as careful as possible.
Fair as possible.
I'm not assuming you were or were not. I just wanted to be extra careful.
Well, that screwed up his whole speech.
After that, after she was killed and I was shot, it was like what told me. Everything began to going downhill after that. Same area. This incident in this case, I was shot again, and it's kind of crazy because the state said in open court that they knew I was a victim, but then they turned around and said I was progressing the trial, kind of made me feel some type of way.
Yeah, that would suck. Getting shot and charged president later on.
I'm not going to get into that because it's not probably in my best interest, but I can guarantee you that it didn't happen the way you probably think it happened. And I know the song probably sounds so horrible, but
I'm starting to do a little bit of damage now, though.
it's a good idea for me to use it as a stepping stool instead of looking at it as a downfall. So I use it as publicity stunt, and it came backfired against me. It's probably one of the worst decisions I made. But
And telling the judge his name, send him home safe.
when I get out of here, I can promise you
Particularly
that
bad.
you'll never see me again. And you sentence me to something fair, I will never come back to jail.
He's copping pleas with him again. Look, he said if you sentence me to something fair, Your Honor, I ain't coming back. Look, that ain't what you're supposed to say. You should have said no matter what you send me to prison for, Your Honor, or if you send me home, you know. But regardless, I ain't never.
Finally, I beat it.
Man, I've learned my lesson. I'm ready to pay my debt back to society for the crimes that I committed, sir. That's the most that you should be saying. Not saying, hey, if you give me a good sentence, and I won't come back.
At the podium, please.
All right, so I guess it cut out some of the other parts, but we're jumping straight to the sentencing now. I guess they clipped out the closing arguments between defense and
All right, so
prosecution.
obviously I'm very familiar with the facts. Of this
Go.
case.
Let's go!
The entire week of February 6th of 23. I'm familiar with the litigation of the case, the facts of the case, and the law applicable to it. Heard all the testimony and argument today from both sides. One thing that stuck out was, and I don't like to
All
say
right,
much,
Jacqueline,
but
please.
one thing that stuck out was that I think a couple members of Mr. Poe's family said that you don't get to see how the person really is because I don't get to see them when they're in jail and they come to court. And that's true to a certain extent. I don't get to see them outside court and how they act outside the criminal justice system. I will note that, though, that sometimes
Dark beneath of Lumbridge.
He's an individual that was arrested for a shooting incident that pled to aggravated battery as a juvenile.
Look at these.
He was arrested for a carjacking incident. The state attorney's office prosecuted the case in juvenile courts. He pled in September of 2017 to those charges. He was released on conditional release in September of 2019. And then the juvenile court terminated his conditional release in late February of 2020. This incident took place, I think, in August.
Oh, fuck you.
So a mere 6 months after he was released.
Oh, hell no.
Went buck wild.
I think that's an important fact to consider.
All right.
Yeah.
Why we're here today.
Oh, I might work on Slayer a little more.
Man.
Just because I want to be able to fight shit.
Or as Mr. Poe, you were found guilty by jury of your peers for the charge of possession of a firearm by a juvenile delinquent. You are adjudicated guilty of that charge. You're sentenced to 12 years Florida State Prison with 546 days credits. You have $518 in court costs. There is a $50 PD application lien. I will sign an order, appoint the public defender's office to represent you on appeal if your attorney files a notice of appeal.
Need a rope.
Well,
Okay.
it's better than 15, though.
It's
Mr. Williams. All right, Mr. Poe, you have 30 days to appeal the legality of the sentence. Certainly wish you best of luck, sir, and we'll be in recess.
Man, oh man, 12 years is a hike, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby, get the hell out of the freaking picture frame! Face down on the floor, just like the penitentiary. Y'all want a proof of life? Well, there you have it. But there isn't much to say about this case, right? Don't be carrying a gun unless you want to face quite a bit of time in prison. Not to mention, don't go rapping about it word for word. Don't be rapping about it, period, man. Just rap about cash and women. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Lockdown 23-1. First and foremost, happy Father's Day. My old lady asked me what I wanted to do. I said nothing. I just want to make a video for the channel and play Call of Duty for the rest of the day. And here I am. Unfortunately, we're going to be speaking about another popular rapper who happened to have just got hemmed up by the feds. Mr. Boosie himself, Lil Boosie Badass, whatever you like to call him, just got some charges dismissed in the state in San Diego. And immediately after leaving the courtroom got hemmed up by the feds. We're going to talk about that today. Why did this happen? What's the differences? All that good stuff. So stay tuned. But if you enjoyed,
so what I'm gonna do from this point out is I'm gonna start mining.
This is where you want to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification.
But where I'm gonna mine is gonna be Alcarade.
Check out my playlist with over 1,400 videos for y'all to start watching.
Time to move over there.
Now I'm gonna be reading an article coming from Courthouse News Service. Rapper Boosie Badass appeared in federal court in San Diego on Thursday to face charges of being a felon in possession of a firearm.
340 more points.
That Boosie has a long
I think I can do it.
lined up for the summer. I don't think a federal judge really cares too much about that, but it's still a good reason, I guess, to get a bond, right? Who knows? It's hard to get a bond in the federal court system. Let's just say that. And if you do, it's going to be extremely high. But he went on to say that the performer has shows lined up across the country this summer, including a show scheduled this Saturday in New Orleans. The United States District Court for the Southern District of California, Judge David Leschner, agreed with federal prosecutors to continue Boosie's detention hearing until Tuesday. You can hear Boosie in the back screaming your honor until the attorneys rushed over to talk to him. The judge said it wasn't his intention to silence Boosie, but was simply trying to advise him to speak to his attorneys. This is a federal judge, he's going to check all his ends, that's for sure. Now, Mr. Boosie was initially facing an identical charge in San Diego Superior Court after he was arrested in early May for a traffic stop where police found him and a companion with 2 loaded handguns in their car. Keep in mind, he's a felon. He shouldn't be nowhere near these weapons unless maybe, you know, he has a bodyguard that's licensed to carry the weapon and protect whoever, you know, he's
Hold on.
protect, but
oh, it does. It levels up my crafting too.
Bodyguard, and as soon as I got convicted as a felon, I never carried a gun again. Now get this, the charges was dismissed in Superior Court early Wednesday morning, but after Boosie exited the courtroom, he was arrested by federal agents and given identical charge in the federal court. Now this is the thing, why did they do this? I don't know, to be completely honest, but sometimes, you know, there's individuals that will go through a whole court process with the state, get released from prison, and at the gate of their release, they'll have federal agents waiting for them to hit them up, take them to the bedside. Or, you know, maybe they didn't have enough evidence on the state, and the feds had enough of it. He said, you know what, let me pick this shit up. We got plenty of content for them. Or, you know, maybe the state prosecution spoke to the federal agents and said, hey, it's probably best if y'all just drop it and let us pick it up. Who knows? I'm not a district attorney or a federal agent. I just know what can happen behind the scenes. But let me just say this, even though
Forget, where do I find mithril armor?
Amount of time, Most states, they have a mandatory minimum for felons that get caught with a firearm. I think over here in Virginia, it's like 5 years minimum. I looked up California, and it says that the mandatory minimum is up to 3 years in jail, which is not that bad. You know, maybe someone can correct me in the comments section, but that's what I'm reading. It says if you are charged with violating
Irons next.
800, it is a felony offense punishable up to 3 years in jail if you are convicted.
Okay, so I can go get iron from the fucking one place.
Now let's see what he's going to be facing now that it's federal. Of course, like I said, everything's going to be a little bit higher. Under federal law, the crime of felony.
That's right, it goes mithril. That's what I thought.
Class D
Iron then mithril, alright.
10 years in prison, 3 years of sentence, at least $250,000 fine. But as of 2016, the average federal sentence imposed for felon in possession of a firearm fall between 46 and 75 months in prison. Now they have another mandatory minimum. And I don't know Boosie's rap sheet, but if he falls in line with this one, it's not looking good. The Armed Career Criminal Act, ACCA, mandates that a minimum 15-year term imprisonment for any person convicted of a felon in possession of a firearm if the person has 3 prior state.
I'm gonna go to the bank,
convictions for violent felonies
come back.
or serious drug offenses. Like I said, I don't know his rap sheet. I do know that he went to prison for I think about 5 years. Not to mention while he was doing time in prison, he got caught up trying to bring some drugs into the facility. So I don't know, not to mention he's gotten pulled over like it seems like once a week, and he's on live Instagram talking reckless to these officers, man. You can't be talking like that, man. You can't be doing that, especially if you're in the mix a little bit, because they're gonna try everything they can to get you. Now, if you're squarer than a block of wood, yeah, you can run your mouth a little bit, you know, carry them a bit. But if you're still in the mix, I'd stay the far hell away from anybody along those lines or running their mouth about it as well. Now, even
Steel.
though the sentencing might be a little bit higher in the
Now, where did I get
federal
steel from?
side, the biggest thing you need to remember is their conviction rate.
Either way, I gotta make this shit
Unlike the state,
in order to level up what I need.
longer than a few years and watch you from a distance. Compile all that stuff up into one drive until the court date. And there ain't nothing you can say about leniency if he does happen to get found guilty for this. All they're gonna have to do is run back about 70 of those Instagram lives with him running his
I think I can make steel though.
You know, maybe not those exact words.
I like it all the way to steel.
Talking to the law enforcement on his live stream. Not something that I would do. It's the last thing I want is to have those individuals on my bad side. You know, I mean, if you really dive into the mix of, you know, gangster life, a lot of these head-up gangsters were friends with a lot of the officers. Not to mention had them in their pocket, but at the same time, it doesn't matter, man. You gotta learn how to surf both fields, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm not sure how they handle it in the federal court system. Like I said, I've never been on that side of the fence, but judging by one of his posts that I read saying, you know, I apologize to the kids, I love y'all. I mean, I think he knows for a fact that there ain't no way about this federal judge. And my honest opinion about what's gonna happen to Boosie, I think they've had enough of him. I think they're gonna sit down for a little bit. And you know, just to wrap it up, Boosie's an older individual, man. You know, he's still ripping and running like a young buck. And some guys, that's how they are until the day they die. But you know what? My suggestion to y'all out there is, you know, slow it down, man. Slow it the hell down. You gotta understand when you get older, you can't be doing bids. You can't be laying it down for a 5 clip, 10 clip, be good, be coming out in your prime. When you get older, you get a 10 clip, it's gonna break you. You might come out in a wheelchair. Who knows, man? You ain't gonna be in your prime. You ain't gonna be able to get back. At least not for regular individuals, right? So the rest of your life is gonna be a damn struggle, man. Start from scratch all the way at that old age. Not to mention all the health problems that start, you know, popping up around your 35 to 40. You know, you're gonna be seeing all kinds of stuff. You don't want to be in prison doing that stuff. But at the same time,
Go.
federal prison will definitely probably get better treatment than the state. So that's one benefit from it if he does have.
Try to level 20 smithing, and then we'll move up.
I'm just saying, stuff like this happens when you get older, man. So change your ways and learn from your damn mistakes at a young age, so that you can enjoy the rest of your life in peace. Not to mention, you're a role model, right? You're a role model. If you got kids, you don't want them seeing you doing the same shit that you were doing when you were 20, hanging out with the same crowd and the same type of individuals, man. They're gonna end up doing the same exact thing, following the same exact route. Our children are like sponges.
Not far away.
You might not think it, but they're watching us. They're soaking it up, and believe it or not, they're becoming us in a sense. So stay free, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said yesterday, if the risk is you losing your family, why are you gonna do it? But look, this is the thing too as well.
I'm gonna have to go back to mining in that one spot for a little minute.
Man, they feel as though if they don't have a gun near them, the chances of them getting killed are high. And I know a lot of y'all that aren't in that life can't even fathom that, but that's how it goes, man. A lot of individuals got enemies. I mean, Boost got shot at like, I don't know, 2-3 times within the last 2 years. I remember seeing one story where he was in a, what was it, a party bus or something, got shot in the leg, you know? So, all these people, or
finish it off with some boots,
that are carrying weapons, a lot of people say this: it's better to get caught with it than without it. Just like in prison, man. What if you got ran up in the cell by someone and he had a shank and you did? Man, oh man, you know, y'all are gonna be fighting for that
upgrades.
So yeah, you know, that's why a lot of these individuals still carry guns, but they know they're not supposed to. They really feel as though that's what's saving their life. So it's like a double-edged sword, man. You get caught with it, you're going to prison. You get caught without it, you could die. You know, but that's the risk that you're gonna have to take. Which one? You know, which one do you rather risk it?
I'm gonna go back to mining till I hit level 30.
State penitentiary. I mean, yeah, I made the best of it, but it was still hell on earth, man. I've been making all these videos trying to explain that to y'all. It ain't nothing but a waste to the one life you have, man. It's just dead time. You're sitting there rotting away in a world that no one even really cares about, unless they're about to be heading there. Or you're a 23-1 fan. Y'all love that prison shit, don't y'all? Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Lockdown 23-1. Today we got a breaking story coming out of Essex Correctional Facility in New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey, to be exact. Okay?
Boom.
Speaking about a very popular rapper.
Oh, come on.
By the name of Casanova 2 times. I don't know exactly what he goes by now. Anyways, this guy happened to have just got slashed behind bars. We're going to break that down here in a second with these 2 articles. But if you enjoy this type of content, all things lockup and crime related, this is where you want.
I might honestly just sit here and do this until I get the task.
Leave and check out my playlist with over 4
I've got to get 200 pieces of metal.
watching today. Now please bear with me.
By the time I get the task, I can get mithril ore for sure.
This is actually how I started off this whole channel. I look at the dark circled lens.
I think you unlock mithril at 40.
That's how it helps me get this done. Sometimes I don't even look.
What else? Mithril at 40, coal at 50, and 60.
Let's start off with an article coming from TMZ. This is actually what a lot of people are saying is the reason behind the slashing, but I'm not here to speak about the slashing of this individual. I'm talking about what he's trying to get in the courtroom and what recently just happened. Will it prohibit him from getting leniency? Because you know he's facing over 60 years in prison on RICO charges. Casanova is begging a judge for mercy ahead of his sentencing after pleading guilty to drug trafficking and RICO charges. I don't know if y'all gangsters out there that are part of all these organizations ain't been realizing, but nobody's been beating these RICO cases.
And then I have to go to the Dwarven Mines. I think I gotta do a fucking quest.
You're in a lose-lose game, man. Lose-lose. You know that, right? This is America's house, right? And America has a justice system. It's their house. You can play dirty all you want. Sooner or later, it's gonna catch up to you. And you're a part of some kind of group or organization. All y'all gonna go down sooner or later, man. Especially when you start bringing violence and large sums of money into the game through this organization, yeah, you're going to be watched very carefully very soon. A lot of these guys are making through life as a gang member, but they're not really putting in work and making a lot of money to even get on the radar. Some of them
Okay, I can get mithril ore now.
Get caught up with the guys that are making some serious money. They fall down the whole ladder of individuals that get the RICO case, right? But it's a lose-lose game, man. Y'all need to wake up and smell the coffee. I'm seeing dudes go to the penitentiary for massive amounts of time. If not, they're dying. Not to mention the loyalty. There ain't no loyalty in no game, man. That's why I only play my own. I don't give a damn how solid y'all think y'all's organization is. There's gonna be someone in there that ain't loyal. Mr. Casanova wants the court to know that he's no longer associated with the gang that got him into trouble in the first place. Okay, now, he's saying this in the court from the judge, which I think every person a part of an organization, unless there's like a stipulation or rule stating that you have to claim your position at any given time, whether in the courtroom or in front of anyone, you got to claim it, right? I don't think there's any gang that puts that into the rule book. I don't know. I'm not sure. Now, this is why a lot of people might be thinking he got slashed because he denounced his gang organization in front of the courts. I don't think it was just that. I think there might be more behind it, right? But most people, when they go in front of the courtroom, especially before sentencing, okay, keep in mind he pled guilty, so he's gonna be going for sentencing probably a few months down the road. He's facing 60 years in prison. Anyone in their right mind is gonna denounce being a part of any kind of violent gang organization. He could be bluff and go back to the cell block and get with his homies and play the role until sentencing's done and over with.
I need 50 more.
He could possibly be really denouncing. I don't know. I'm just showing different angles that people might be looking at it from behind bars. But the article goes on to say that in new legal documents obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, the embattled Rock Nation rapper lays it all out in an emotional letter to the judge, in which he fully renounces his gang ties to the Gorilla Stone Nation Bloods and promises to continue speaking out against gang life. Man, oh man, look, let that be a testimony to y'all out there. When you're facing 60 years in prison, even in the belly of the beast in gangland, will you denounce your gang? I'm telling you, man, 60 years is a long stretch. 3 doors on a microwave by the time you get out. People start denouncing everything, man, even their own kids. Yeah, that ain't my kids, smoke them. I can't do that at 60, Your Honor. I'm just saying, I've seen it. Fathers turning on their sons and everything when a lot of times, and it happens. The 36-year-old Brooklyn native said in the courts as well that he also pointed to his hard upbringing and lack of a father figure as a catalyst for his dip into the crime world, but says music created a positive outlet for him. For someone like him,
Hell yeah, complete a bunch of challenges out here, baby.
About your life and let people hear it, kind of like venting, right? But is it positive outlet for the people listening? They never lived that life, and they see glory in it, and they want to live it, and they end up living in prison. That's the thing, rappers out there. You could rap about that gangster life and all that, but don't forget to tell them about the penitentiary. Casanova plans to speak out against gangs while locked up and says he made new acquaintances to assist with his mission. And that's going to play a big part in the next article, okay? Why I think he might just get smoked at his sentencing. Casanova also submitted dozens of letters from family and friends and colleagues vouching for his character in hopes that the judge takes into account during his sentencing so he can serve his sentence and get back to his normal life and family. Should have been thinking about that before, bro. Honestly, I really should have. You know how much stuff I turn down because I know if I get caught, I'll be taken away from my wife and kids? If it can take you away from your wife and kids, then why do it? Why do it? Okay? You have no one else to blame but yourself. Not your upbringing, nothing. As soon as you learned about the state penitentiary and jail, it don't matter what your upbringing should have been. You know you don't want to go there, right? So don't do anything that's going to let you do that. Simple as that. But
yep. This man, you got the right idea.
Now let's jump over to another article coming from XXL about what just happened immediately after his court date. Keep in mind his court date, he pled guilty, and he's going to be waiting for sentencing. He's doing all this stuff in hopes for the judge to give him a lenient sentence. He wants to show the judge, or at least act like he's changed. And this right here ain't going to help him one bit. Casanova is recovering after getting his face slashed during a prison altercation just days after denouncing his gang affiliation in court. Now look, a lot of people, if they're part of an organization, they're head up or something, and they're well known, word would be said to the group that, hey, he's gonna be doing this in the courtroom, but don't really go for it, right? Don't go for it. It's just a gimmick. But by him being attacked, the same week, be a little bit otherwise. But I'm not gonna lead reach here. I'm just gonna read the article, and maybe later on, if there's more facts that come out, I'll do a recap. On Friday, June 16th, NBC New York reported on an investigation into the violence at the Essex County Correctional Facility in Newark, New Jersey. The incident occurred on Thursday, June 15th. Casanova's face.
I make a full steel outfit.
Lugo, and this is key.
I don't know if I'll make it to Mithril.
Men then reportedly chased down Lugo.
I don't remember where Mithril's at, really.
Lugo several times in the face. That's not good, especially for him during sentencing. When correctional officers responded to the scene, both Lugo and Casanova were covered in blood. And that's true, man. If you've ever seen anyone get slashed in the face, it just won't stop leaking. Some spots, man, like, I seen someone in prison get cut in their toe, just a little sliver cut in their toe because they're shaving their toes. In prison, these guys will start shaving their feet with razors, the dead skin off. I mean, it's crazy. Some of these guys will take the whole razor off, and it's like chiseling it off their foot. Anyway, this guy clipped a little bit of skin on his pinky toe. I mean, a little nick.
This is about right. This is how I play RuneScape.
It's unreal. So just
Smithing's already the highest level thing.
where blood is pumping.
About to be, anyways.
It's gonna be leaking everywhere. The minor incident and whether weapons were employed is under investigation in statement agreements. I think it's funny how they put the minor incident. Maybe it wasn't too bad of a slasher, which is hard for me to understand because in the article he said a group of guys went back and exchanged the favor, slashing him in the face a few times. That doesn't sound too minor to me. But I wonder how bad he got Casanova. What if he comes out? He got a damn $150 or a damn 180. You know, I did a video on $150, man. There's so many different meanings to it, believe it or not. But usually, when someone gets cut across their face in any way in prison, they call that a $150. It's usually used for snitches. Not saying anything, I'm not reaching or leading, I'm just telling you facts. It says that after he got slashed, that he went and chased the dude down with a group of guys, and he's denouncing hanging out with a group of guys. Okay, he's saying I don't hang out with those guys no more, man. But he's in the cell block chasing someone down with a group of guys, slashing dude's face. I mean, yeah, in jail, if you get slashed across your face, most people, you know, especially if you got a weapon on you, you ain't gonna think, you're just gonna react, and that means retaliate. See, in the court's eyes, they expect you to go into lockup, get jumped or whatever, get slashed up, and not do nothing. Take it, and, you know, go to medical, and hopefully it don't happen again.
I don't know if I need
You're gonna get some time added to your
a certain
sentence.
level.
It doesn't matter if it's self-defense or not. Sometimes it plays a good role, but when you're in prison, it's
I do.
It's hard for people to.
Okay, so I can't go past an iron sword right now.
There is cameras, but you know, it just seems like people don't beat those kind of crimes if you're already in prison. I don't even know if this place is gonna press charges on either of them. You know, some prisons, some jails, you can get stabbed up and slashed, and they ain't pressing no charges. Other places, like the places I see, you can get in a fight, steal someone's cookies, and not stab them or slash them or nothing, and get strong arm robbery. So I don't know how this Essex facility is, but the investigation's going on, and if he gets fresh charges for chasing someone down and slashing them up, even in retaliation,
I'm gonna get to 30 smithing.
I don't think you understand.
I'm gonna go level up my attack a little bit.
Right now, man, like he should have been planning for this to happen, man. If anything like this ever happened, if he's trying to get that lower sentence, he has to just not do nothing. Unfortunately, you know, you don't do nothing.
Crafting and the smithing is just gonna be so essential.
Tell the COA, y'all seen what happened, man. I need to get bandaged up, man. Y'all gotta come get me. You know, but it's almost impossible for individuals, I guess you would say, that ain't suckers to do. You want to get leniency in the courtroom, then you gotta be a damn soft ass square behind bars. I mean, no write-ups, nothing. You really gotta prove to that judge that you're a changed man, right? And the CO, stuff like that, man. It travels, word travels. But that's the bulk of it, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to bring
1,
this
2,
scenario
3,
to you.
4, 5.
Believe it or not,
I gotta make the gauntlets after this, and then I'm gonna flip to the steel.
shit happens locked up more than you might think. Lose-lose situation when you join gangs, man. I swear it is. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win. And if you do, you're not even gonna be able to enjoy your winnings. You're gonna be always looking behind your back. I don't give a damn what you say. If you're doing illegal, if bulk of your money's coming into illegal activities for the rest of your life, just keep it. You haven't gotten caught, you've been doing it for years, I guarantee you are looking behind your back. That's no way to live, man. No way to live. No way. Make your money clean, straight up, man. Enjoy your life looking forward.
Okay. Iron weaponry.
and then you failed to come to court for the day you made bond.
I can get claws.
And now you have lied today and told me you were in Alaska, when
Forehand.
in fact you are in Colorado.
Flashing.
Is that correct?
That's some.
See, she's just,
And you're accused of having possessed.
Now that I heard a little bit more of what she's saying, she's kind of repeating herself, right? I think she's stringing her along until the police show up. She don't want her running from that camera.
You're on the way to Georgia? And you got, what, stopped for traffic?
Yeah, pulled over, I guess, for speeding. I believe that's what the original thing was for. And
Oh, someone else got the fucking mining pit drop. A million XP, holy crap.
Are you related to the person driving?
Million XP is crazy.
Who you with?
my ex-boyfriend,
Okay, what's his
Throwing
name?
him under the bus now.
Aaron Berg.
Quick!
Aaron Berg, I think he's on the docket too.
God.
And is that a tattoo or a scar or what is that above your eyebrow there?
It's a tattoo.
What's it say?
Calypsia.
What does that mean?
It's the delusion of seeing things more beautiful than they really are.
Well, I was curious because I saw that I think in the same place on another girl earlier today. Do you know anybody else in this area that has that on?
No.
Okay. Well, how far are you from the nearest law enforcement office, if you know?
Calypsia. I kind of like that.
Like
That's pretty
5 minutes to an hour, maybe.
nice.
Well, I'm going to have you sit there for a little bit while I think about what I'm going to do with you, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to take a recess from Miss Green's case.
Upgrades,
Still
people.
with me, Miss Green? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
God, get off your hair, man.
And you told me, did you tell me you're going to turn yourself in or not?
Oh, I mean, yeah. My friend wanted to, if it was okay, talk to you. Talk to the courts.
All right.
Yeah.
Good afternoon again, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Again, I apologize for the way I look. I've been home here painting windows. I haven't heard all of the proceedings here, but I did hear the part, everything from the time I first spoke to you and after that.
Okay.
If it would help the court at all, I would be willing to guarantee that you would stay here for at least the next 3 or 4 days. I'm a renter. It's a large house, 8-bedroom house.
I gotta use a bronze sword for like actually a little
My
while.
landlord who's out of town, if she okays it when she gets back, Miss Green could stay here for an even extended period of time, but I can't promise that right now. But I can promise the court that I can guarantee her whereabouts, at least for the near future.
Bro, you said 4 days. And 4 days in the court process is a drop in the bucket. Then she's going to need somewhere to live for the next 4 or 5 months going through the court process. So 4 days is definitely not going to cut it. But thank you, Dale. Thank you for your intrusive thoughts.
Okay, so you live in an 8-bedroom house?
I do. I rent an 8-bedroom house, but I also do a lot of maintenance here. I'm painting the windows right now as part of my rent. It's a beautiful house, but it needs some work, and that's what I'm doing.
Where'd you say your address was?
80819.
And is there any...
Am I gonna lose my first fight to a cow?
An apartment number?
No fucking shot.
No apartment number. It's a gorgeous town here, located just 15 miles west of Colorado Springs.
Excuse me, sir. Did you say...
Did.
Okay, and what county are you in?
El Paso.
And what is your connection to this young lady? She was kind of vague on that.
Yeah, there's no real connection, I guess.
Boom.
I first
Come here, little cow.
The one who's also involved in this.
I fuck you up, buddy.
And met Miss Green through that, and just kind of befriended them a little bit, and would talk to them and see them around town from time to time and things like that. And that's about the entire connection.
Yeah,
it
buddy.
hasn't gone on very long, but it's been. I feel I know her well enough that I could guarantee the court of her whereabouts, and if there's any problem, you can bet I'll contact you because I'm not going to jeopardize my freedom or or anything else by.
Well, did you hear us talking about how her mother had posted a $7,500 cash bond and she skipped out on that?
I did.
So her mom's gonna lose $7,500, but you're still feeling confident enough you can keep her around?
I think I can, Your Honor. And if I can't, you'll be the first one I call.
And you know that she's looking at some serious charges here.
Yes, I understand. But to be honest, I don't see how that affects me in any way. As long as whatever I tell you, I do.
But if she's staying in your house and she's possessing felony drugs,
It's not going to happen. I can guarantee you she will not possess felony drugs in my house. I can guarantee you that.
and is her co-defendant staying with you out there as well?
No, ma'am.
Man, this elderly dude was doing quite a bit for this young girl that could easily be his daughter. That he just so happened to have met around town through her friend named Aaron. Look, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not gonna go into it, man. No,
Bible.
What?
Oh.
What'd you say?
mouth run the courtroom.
My dog is barking at somebody.
So you have a dog with you there in Colorado also?
Yeah, he's my little Chihuahua.
Okay.
That Dale's like, you dumb idiot, you're going to jail.
Well, I thought I had it figured out what I was going to do with her. Give me a few more minutes. Let me check out this rental so she doesn't have to keep working. Let me check back in with Kara Screen. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking cows up. I'm the goddamn baby cow slayer. Lick your pussies.
You know. Huh?
You've changed locations. You're outside now. We're back on the record in 2022. CR 136, State versus Kara Screen. Parties appearing as before. Where are you now? You look like you've gone outside.
Oh, I'm just on the balcony.
Okay.
That's a nice house.
Okay. All right. I've given you a court date. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, November 18th.
Let's see here. November 18th. At what time?
At 1:30.
1:30. Missy, is that what you show?
Homeboy in the corners on the jack, like, where are you idiots at?
11:18 at 1:30. Yeah.
Okay. You got an attorney? Or you gonna
I do not.
You're gonna call Friday and find out who it is.
I am, yes, ma'am.
And then
Must be warm out there in Colorado.
we've got a bond hearing for motion for judgment on bond, Miss Gillette. Is that right?
Yes, it's on November 18th.
Okay, now I can go kill those bugs and do my slayer and level up my guy.
She'll forward it to me here in Greenwood County.
Okay. Let's just put her at 1 o'clock instead of putting her on both 1 and 1:30. And
Can we just do it
Surprise,
1:30
the police
since
are
we have
here.
a docket?
okay, we'll just do it at 1:30.
What the hell is
And
this guy?
I'm going to leave her bond active, or her warrant active.
You're gonna leave my Is there any way you could, like, quash it? Ma'am, I am.
So the judge is leaving the warrant active after all that, meaning she can go to him time at any given time. Well, who is this lady right here, man? She just walked out the cell block and she just, you and everything. Like, it's her case. Almost looks like she might be her attorney. That's her court-appointed attorney.
Don't use that language in court. That's contempt.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh.
I know I messed up. That was really not.
It's too late, man.
Not a good idea.
I don't think you've ever told me yet why you actually lied. You said you were in Alaska right now.
Oh, it's the same bitch that lied.
Saying, he
Wanna
didn't
try
go to
again?
jail, man. He didn't want to go to jail. Who is this lady?
I would like get in trouble because I hadn't told you guys. Then I went back to Colorado. And
whose voice was that I just heard?
That's an officer,
that is
I think.
Marshall.
Who's Marshall?
Marshall going.
Homeboy's face in the corner lights up. Like, God, about time we finally wrangled this jank up, fellas. Look at his face as soon as she says Marshall.
Then I went back to Colorado. And
whose voice was that I just heard?
that is Marshall.
Who's Marshall?
Yeah, any
Marshall
level.
going.
Law enforcement is on.
All right. Are you there for her on her warrant, Marshall? All right.
I am.
But and again, why didn't you tell me you had a marshal there to take you into custody?
I was getting to that. I was.
Okay, well you're going with him now. Then we're gonna quit playing games and.
I wasn't trying to play games with you, miss, and I really apologize for lying to you in your court. It wasn't right.
I still need a fucking rope.
You've taken enough. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off there. You've taken enough time of the officer. How long's he been there?
Just took like 5 minutes.
All right. Well, you go with him. You go with him.
Okay.
What's my
So-
bail at?
Well, he can tell you when he gets you down there and looks at your warrant.
Goodness.
You better call your mom and tell her you cost her $7,500 on her bond.
But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happened.
Damn.
Back to the judge. The judge literally played the detective role to try to figure out where exactly she was at. And all within the same trial day, they hunted her down and found her. Okay? It's because they're connected. You think just because you're in another state that it's going to be impossible for them to find you. Think again. Look how easy it was for them to do in this episode. Anything you say or do will be used against you in a court of law. Don't you ever forget it. And they don't forget it either. Like I said, it's going to be logged in. Another good takeaway.
So I gotta go to one of these fields and I gotta find a flax field.
Appearances for trial.
Flax would get me rope.
Don't want going in front of the camera. Don't let them be walking behind you. Because obviously, you know, the judge can wrangle whoever the hell they want up when they're in the camera frame. I don't know. That's just what happened today. Anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Like I said, if you did, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave. And stay tuned. You know I got plenty more content coming your way. Welcome
Okay,
back,
Mithril's right
everybody,
here.
to another episode of Lockdown 23 and 1.
Alright, I might be a little distracted. I'm not gonna lie.
Today we're gonna be jumping into a
I gotta get this in.
witness the sentencing of Mr. Quantavious Greer. He was one of the 28 people, I believe, that was charged in the whole YSL RICO case. Now keep in mind, Mr. Greer is the brother of Young Thug. And Young Thug actually helped him get released from prison back in the day when he was serving a life sentence for a murder. He used his power and money to get a good attorney and freed his brother. Now Mr. Greer...
Hold on.
You're still purchasing your lenses from your optometrist?
What are you doing? Come on.
Walk with me to the glory that is 1-800-CONTACTS.
Right now, you can save 20% on your first order.
Welcome back, everybody, to another electrifying episode of
Boom.
Lockdown 23 and 1. Today, we're jumping back into a courtroom to witness a man by the name of George Brinkman. Serial spree killer go through a bond hearing, and then we're gonna fast forward down to his sentencing.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep mining Mithril till I get to level 40, and then that should be enough.
If you enjoyed this type of content, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe.
I get to level 30 in smithing, and I'm making Mithril armor.
1,500 videos for you to start watching today. George Brinkman went on a killing spree in 2017, murdered 5 people. His first victims were Suzanne Taylor, someone he'd been friends with since elementary school. She had 2 daughters, 21-year-old Taylor
One more.
and 18-year-old Kylie. On June 10th, 2017,
Oh, this one's
women
XP.
inside their home in North Royalton, Ohio. He killed Suzanne first in front of her daughters before killing them as well. Brinkman then
There we
went to
go.
Lake Township home in Ohio, home of a 71-year-old Rogel Jean John and his 64-year-old wife Roberta Bobby. Brinkman, who had known the couple for over 10 years, shot them both.
Okay, there we go.
He eventually pled guilty to these crimes, and today we're going to witness him get sentenced. But first, let's rewind it all the way to when he first got the charges he's going to front the judge for a bond. Then we'll fast track straight to boot smoking.
Looking for
All right,
flax.
background case 17 CRA 2573.
What happened to Buddy, man?
17 CRA 2575, 17 CRA 2574. Here for the purposes of an initial appearance on the City of North Royalton versus George Brinkman. The court has appointed Michael Hustek and Ms. Zacharias to represent the defendant for the purposes of these proceedings.
Homeboy lost some weight.
He is charged with the following.
Damn maniac.
On or about June 10th, 2017, in the City of North Royalton, George Brinkman Jr. did by force, under deception, restrain the liberty of the other person to terrorize or inflict serious physical harm on the victim or another. To wit, George Brinkman Jr. did by force restrain the liberty of the victim, Suzanne Taylor, at her residence to cause the death of Suzanne Taylor by slitting her throat with a knife. This occurred at a residence on 11489 Ridge Road, located in the City of North Royalton, State of Ohio, Cuyahoga County, as charged as kidnapping as a felony of the first degree. You also have a count of aggravated murder that charges that on or about June 10th.
Damn, I just.
George Brinkman Jr. did purposely and with prior calculation and design cause the death of another.
I'm looking for this fucking rope.
Purposely with prior calculation and design did cause the death of Suzanne Taylor by slitting her with a knife. This occurred at her residence, same residence on Ridge Road, located in North Royalton, Cuyahoga County, Ohio. As charged as aggravated murder.
Imagine that lady there, man, having to sit next to this guy. You gotta have a strong mind, right, for these kind of jobs.
You're also charged with tampering with evidence, same date, location the defendant did, knowing that an investigation is about to be or likely to be instituted, shall later destroy, conceal, or remove any record, document, or thing with purpose to impair its value or availability as evidence in such proceeding or investigation. To wit, George Brinkman Jr. did remove the murder weapon and other items used in the commission of the murder crime at the residence of the victim, Suzanne Taylor. Again, this occurred at her residence on Ridge Road, North Royalton, Ohio. That's tampering with evidence.
The lighting in here is like
In the 74 case,
natural sunlight. It's amazing.
you are charged with aggravated murder, same date, location, and time. George Brinkman Jr. did purposely and with prior calculation and design cause the death of another. To it, George Brinkman Jr. purposely with prior calculation and design did cause the death
The
of
guy with the tan hides.
by using a telephone cord to strangle her.
Dang. Where can I find rope?
Ridge Road, located in North Royalton, Ohio. Again, that's aggravated murder.
Just
You
imagine what
also
he'd
have
do to someone in
kidnapping,
prison.
Same time, location. Defendant did by force, threat, or deception restrain the liberty of another person to terrorize or inflict serious physical harm on the victim or another. To
Okay.
George Brinkman did by force restrain the liberty of the victim, Kylie Piper, at her residence to cause.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is
This occurred at her residence on Ridge Road, located.
I'm gonna activate the lodestone here. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna see if I can't find someone that sells me a rope in Lumbridge.
Life imprisonment without parole. Life with parole after 20 years. Life with parole after 25 years. Or life with parole after 30 years. You understand the potential penalties for those? You also have 3 counts of kidnapping. Those are all
Ooh, those guards don't play.
5 to 10 years imprisonment and or $25,000 in fines.
Smokage.
And 1 count of tampering with evidence, which is a felony of the 3rd degree, punishable by up to 5 years imprisonment and or $10,000 in fines. You understand the nature of all the charges against you, potential penalties therefore. All right, I find that this is a knowing and voluntary waiver of preliminary hearing. Probable cause is shown. The defendant is hereby bound over the grand jury of Cuyahoga County for further proceedings.
Okay.
Now we're going to talk about bond, Mr. Hustek.
He's saying no, but he's thinking. I hope so. I hope I get a bond. That'd be a miracle. That's what he's thinking. But he's waiting.
On each of these cases, on case
Alright, actually I'm gonna go back to Lumbridge. Gonna deposit the money. Actually one time. For the funds. See if I can't pickpocket this guard. Oh wow, you gotta have fucking level 40 pickpocketing? Come on, dog. Alright, we're going to lumber.
Now we're gonna fast forward the trial. Like I said, he pled guilty, and we're about to witness the sentencing. And this is something that I have never seen before. 3 judges. You know the smoke's coming when you got 3 judges handing it out.
No, Your Honor, thank you very much.
There is an agreement between the parties with respect to allied offenses. Is that correct?
There is, Your Honor. We agree with what's articulated in CC1.
So count 1, aggravated murder, the victim being Suzanne Taylor, and count 2, aggravated murder, who are allied and merged. Is that correct, Mr. Schroeder?
Yes, Your Honor.
The state elects.
We'll have to proceed to sentencing on count 1.
And with respect to count 3 and count 4, aggravated murder, with respect to the victim Taylor Lynn Pfeiffer.
Those will both merge as well, Your Honor, and we will like to proceed on count 3.
And counts 5 and 6.
And then
With respect to the victim Kylie Elizabeth Pfeiffer.
Those 2 counts will merge as well.
do that.
We will like to proceed on count 5.
Any other issues of allied
Okay, so what I have to do is I have to find someone who's selling a fucking.
Is there any objection to that from the defense?
Come on.
No, Your Honor. First of all, on behalf of this panel, we'd like to extend our sincere condolences to the family members.
Birds, snares, chisels, shears. What the fuck, man?
Been present and active throughout this entire very long and I'm
Give me 1 second, I gotta go piss.
frustrating process. Our laws are made to protect the rights of those accused, and we have sworn an oath, everyone, the attorneys, the judges, to protect those rights. And that's often cold comfort to the victims' family members who have lost a member of their family forever. And all those efforts defense makes protecting the rights of the defendant just fall on deaf ears and are often upsetting to the family members. We understand that. We appreciate how you've acted throughout these proceedings, and we understand your feelings. And it's every case in which an innocent person loses their life is always senseless. There's never any sense to it. And there will never be any sense found in it or any good reason for it. And all the law can do is what the legislature has.
All right.
And we have considered all these factors. We have made specific findings beyond a reasonable doubt that this defendant is the principal offender in the aggravated murder, that the aggravated circumstances outweigh the mitigating factors. And pursuant to the Revised Code Section 2929.03, we do hereby impose the death penalty in count 1, count 3, and count 5 for those aggravated murders. No sentence will be imposed in count 2, 4, or 6, pursuant to the allied offenses agreed to by the parties.
Another very sad story, but he was.
Brother, like, does rope not fucking exist in this goddamn game? Y'all are pissing me off with the rope.
And I'd hope and pray that I live long enough to see that fool die through the glass. And to be honest with guys like this, when they're in states that don't have the death penalty, man, I get mad. Because I know they'll probably be put in a special block and they'll live there for the next 40, 50 years till they die naturally. I don't think they deserve that amount of time on Earth, man. An eye for an eye. Not 40 years worth of taxpayer dollars and then an eye. Once again, that's just me, though. I'd love to hear y'all's input in the comments section, so lace it up. In the meantime, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell if you enjoyed. And as always, I salute to every last one who's been supporting me since the beginning, and everybody who's just now joining the lockdown compound. Y'all be safe and stay free. Welcome back, everybody, to another electrifying.
I think that's why I stopped doing fucking Slayer.
Today we're going to be jumping into courtroom for 4 different clips. They're short but sweet. A few of these guys are still claiming their innocence, and a couple of them might have just been at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's up to y'all to wrestle it out in the comments section if you think these guys deserve to be going to lockup or not, but if you enjoy this type of content, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification.
Yeah, this is exactly why I stopped
fucking
fucking
playlist with over 1,400 videos for
doing
you to
the
start
bullshit.
watching today. First up, we got Joshua Mosley on trial for the murder of Dranika Hopper. He's going to address the courtroom and her family on why this is all a mistake. Judges won't allow this to happen unless they know exactly what's going to be unfolded, because they could turn around and say something completely disgusting to the victim's family. That's not what you want in a courtroom, especially with them already being broken up by the loss of their family member. So this, like I said, is a little bit different than you would see in some courtrooms.
I don't know how to cry like this for anybody. My mom has cancer. She's on my up for 2 years right now. I can't do anything for my mom. And if Nika was here, she would tell everyone that I did nothing wrong. I did not harm Nika. I made mistakes. Me and Nika, we both made mistakes. I'm making mistakes. We were on drugs. I did not harm Nika. I want that very clear. I did not harm Nika. My lawyer told me, do not come in here and make a statement when the time comes.
Look at this motherfucker.
Telling you, I don't care about the prison time. I want everybody to know the truth. I did not harm Nika. We weren't arguing. We had no reason to be mad at each other. We had no reason to want to harm each other. She was playing with the gun. I don't know what she was doing. She made a mistake. She accidentally shot herself in the head. I promise you that's what I'm going to quit saying it. I'm telling you. She looked like she was. That's it.
That might be cheating.
Mr. Mosley's still in lockup right now fighting this case, but even
I
after
don't know.
hearing his whole speech, I still don't believe it. Not one bit. I don't know why, I just don't. And if he's in here for this crime, they have to have some kind of doubt that she didn't do it by accident. Believe it or not, OCSI, they'll figure it out. Next up, we're traveling to Rock Hill, South Carolina, and this courtroom is definitely unorthodox. I've never seen anything like it. There's no cues in the back or anything. But he's accused of murder, and he's going to be speaking to the family members pretty much face to face. I've never seen this style in the courtroom before. And I've never seen a lime green jumper. Definitely feel like they're playing with that stuff. Didn't think so.
When he struck the victim, Odell Fields, one time in the face with closed fist. Victim fell to the ground and became unresponsive. Victim was airlifted to CMC in Charlotte.
I don't know if you heard that, but he's in there for punching a guy one time. Those are the worst ones, man. I show you lots of these lately, haven't I? A lot of these guys think that one punch is just gonna be a simple brawl. You never know.
When he was placed in life support, the victim remained unresponsive and was pronounced dead at CMC on May 11th, 2014.
That's hurting. You can tell this is chewing him alive.
So this is what you're charged with.
Eating alive.
Are you married or single?
Single now, y'all.
Alright, we're almost to fucking.
Married whether it's depending upon you for financial support. Mr. Cobb, in reference to this charge of murder, because of the type of sentences this carries.
I've been deafened the whole time, huh?
This
Hello, Brian.
A whole
long time.
Been talking the whole time. Feel any better?
If you're found guilty or plead guilty, it's possibility you're looking at death penalty or life in prison.
Damn.
I thought I was muted, not deafened.
So, if you have any questions about your rights?
I would just like to address the family if possible. If you don't mind. I am extremely sorry for what took place. I was trying to break up a confrontation between him and my cousin. And the punch was
What you gonna do, bub? Gonna be off?
fell and hit his head. Swear to God, I did not mean for this to happen the way it did. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm so sorry. I promise I am.
How's what's going?
I've never in my life been the type of person who would like this.
Oh, fucking great so far.
It was a conversation I was trying to do.
You should low-key come play.
And I'm truly sorry.
You see what this is, right? It restarts you at level 0.
I would give my life to have it back. I'm sorry.
And this is the first time. This is the first time they've done it in RuneScape 3. That's why I'm like, bro, I think they're really actually trying to fix this game. Because they actually do this all the time in old school RuneScape. And it's certain worlds, like certain worlds you join. And you're, it like resets your level. But I'm not saying like it resets your level. It's like, this is like a fun different game mode. So for like the next 2-3 months, you can play on this account and it'll start giving you like XP stacks. Like everything is way faster on this one. So it's not like the base game. The base game's slow and hard.
But this guy, in case you wanted to know, got sentenced to 15 years in prison. I wouldn't consider this wrong place at the wrong time.
I just don't know if I would get down on it because the play style of it.
Yeah, I mean, literally just a click game.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, you can call it. I'm taking a break from this whenever you're ready to play something.
I don't care. I'll be on probably for another hour or two. So I'm okay.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get to a good stopping point. Wrapping this up. But figure out whatever game you want to play and I'll play it with you. I seen Borderlands, bro. I kind of want to get Borderlands. That was wild.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I haven't played any of it yet, though.
I didn't know it was new.
Yeah, this one just came out. Shut up, Hannibal.
Yeah, Mary, shut up.
Oh, Mary, shut up. Did you see that video I sent you?
Dude, I fucking hate you so much, dude. I fucking stop playing. You're stupid. Quit playing with me, I swear. It's so stupid. And I've seen it before, and I don't know why the fuck I decided to still click on it. I was like, yeah, this isn't some shit. You know what I'm saying? Da, da, da. I hate it so much.
Funny as fuck, 'cause I sent to Kelly the same video a couple days ago, and he watched it, and he said it's pretty much the same shit he said in Messenger, and still watched the video.
Right, I'm like, dude, I know I've seen this shit before, but I forgot. It's been a minute. And by the time you click on it, it's too late. So fucking cringe, dude. This is pretty funny for the memes, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm doing alright so far. I'm almost pretty high level.
W.
Like I said, everything is like XP multipliers, and like they have like a bunch of shit in here to help you out. The more you do and the more tasks that you complete, the more XP multipliers you're getting. That's like the point of what Leagues is. It's actually nuts.
time chat, so you know what that means. I'm gonna start getting into the tall boys.
Nice.
Nice. Be right back. I'm sick.
Motherfucker dropped a high valuable item. Hell no. Dude, wow. They fucking added banger music to this shit. What? That almost sounded like some medieval dubstep. Get out of here. Yeah, this is... I'm sorry, Brian. I'm about to get on, I promise.
No, you're good. You're good. Good. Man, I played Warzone for like 6 hours today. Feel like killing myself.
Trying to fuck him sideways on here.
You should. And then from behind, and then reach around.
We're getting there, buddy. We're getting there.
Nice.
I'm trying to get to the point where I can start fighting like decently high level shit, and then oh my god, I will be really cooking here in a minute. This actually makes me want to play Iron Man mode or like the other Iron Man. Oh, also I can't die. When you die, you lose everything.
Fun.
Yeah, all this grinding for one accidental death to fuck you. Well, that didn't make any sense at all. Kill a ghost with a sword. These guys are higher level than. Oh. Alright. That's enough. I'm coming to play.
Alright.
Like higher level than most people on here already. We're in good shape. Tomorrow I'll be actually I'm gonna go ahead and run over here. Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna be collecting cabbage for like a couple hours. And just put it straight in my bank account so I can constantly heal. I really hope there's like a power up in the game to like hopefully there's a fishing one. To where like when you fish it automatically cooks the fucking thing. That'd be really neat. Okay, sweet. Being here, Brian.